Hey y'all, today I wanted to sit down and film a drugstore makeup video because I feel like I'm always just using these like, I guess, bougie products in my videos, and that's not the case at all. That is not the majority of the makeup products I have. Most of them are actually from the drugstore or like Target. So in today's video, I'm just gonna show you guys what I use for drugstore to get ready. So let's begin. So before anything else, I'm just gonna prime. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Master Prime Face Studio. This one is to blur skin and for pore minimization. So I just picked this up because this was the cheapest one I saw in the store. I picked this particular one up because they have one, I believe, for color correcting, one for hydrating, and I also believe they have an illuminating one, or that might just be the hydrating one, I'm not sure. But I picked this one up because I like a product that blurs my pores and makes a nice smooth base for product application. I'm kind of hoping this will give me a nice fresh base. As you can see, your boy got a fresh cut, but I got nicked a little bit. Kind of hoping we can cover that up, but we'll see. I'm always using my Laneige cushion in every video. Girl, if I blow up, y'all better send me a check. That's all I'm saying. So I actually have quite a few options to choose from for a drugstore foundation that I have, but today I'm just gonna go in with the NYX Total Control drops. I'm using the shade Classic Tan. Now this girl, I picked her up because I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Cover FX custom cover drops. It's a foundation that's really similar in concept to this, and I was really intrigued by that. So I was like, let me check it out. And I saw that price, and I was like, let me find a dupe. After about 30 seconds of a Google search, this is what I came up with. The only thing that sucks about buying drugstore foundation is because you can't swatch it in store like you can with higher end foundations in Sephora or in Ulta and stuff like that. You kind of have to really guess with your shade. So I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos, reviews on this to try and get an approximate match for my shade. And this one seemed to be the closest one. And I'm pissed because I lost my really big blue beauty blender that I use in every video. I don't know where I put it. I literally have turned this house upside down, find it, I can't. So I'm just gonna go in with this brush that I used in my last video and just apply my foundation with that. But honestly though, I really do like how this works products into the skin. It's a lot harder work than the beauty blender, but that finish, girl. Honestly, all the coverage on this isn't too bad. It leaves a really nice airbrush look. Look at the side that's not blended and the side that is blended. Just look at that finish. I need to run out to Target and get me a new beauty blender. I'm gonna give me some carpal tunnel with this. My wrist hurts. But anyways, so this is the foundation completed. As you can see, it has a nice satiny finish. Everything is nice and covered up. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild concealer corrector in the shade light medium beige. I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal the under eye area. And then I'm also just gonna go ahead and put some down the bridge of my nose. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. beauty blender and I'm gonna wet it, and then I'm gonna bounce everything in. So now that I've highlighted the high points of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in and add some more dimension with contour. I went out today and I picked up this Hard Candy Highlighter Contour Duo in the shade Medium, but the tea is, I have this NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal. I just wanna know what universe they talking about, honey, because this ain't my contour color. That might be my summer shade if I actually went outside. This one right here is the one from NYX, and this is the one from Hard Candy, and that's what we're gonna use to contour. So I'm just gonna do one of these. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna find my cheekbones and we're gonna draw them in. And then I'm gonna take the contour brush from that same set I was using earlier and just buff it in, girl. Got a little bit too much over here, so I'm just gonna tone it down using the side that I have some of the leftover highlighting color and just tone it down just a little bit. I like how I turned out over here more so than over here. I'm just gonna take a clean edge and just continue blending that into the skin. I think I'm gonna go in with one more layer and just only use the beauty blender. Honey, yes. She's chiseled. Oh my god, I feel like this one don't want to blend. And then I'm also just gonna highlight the temples just a little bit, just to tone hers down a little bit as well. And just gotta even everything out. And then again, just taking the same side that I was using for the cheeks and just bouncing that on the temples. Now, I am a 22-year-old working an entry-level job, so I do not have the money for a rhinoplasty. But what I do have is this EcoTools foundation brush. And I know it's a foundation brush, but what I really like is that it has this nice, sharp angle. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in and take just a little bit of the contour shade, and using the flat side, just work it down the side of the nose, right alongside where I highlighted with concealer earlier. So real tea, I haven't really practiced contouring that much on myself. This is like one of my first few attempts of this, so don't be roasting me in the comments, y'all. I'll improve. And then one more time, just gonna take that beauty blender and just bounce it kind of downwards away from the highlight. Oh my god, look at her. She is skinny. I think I got this contouring thing down, yes. It's like, let me not hype myself up too much. I mean, like, in real life, it looks kind of funny, but on camera though, at least in the viewfinder, I don't know. Y'all might be seeing something different, but let me have my moment, okay? So now I'm gonna go in with this NYX Professional Makeup Eyebrow Pencil, and this is in the shade Espresso. And I'm gonna go ahead first and take the spoolie side and just brush through my brows so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And I'm just gonna do my normal brow routine. I'm gonna line the bottom, line the top, fill in the hairs in the middle, and then just spoolie everything through to give it a nice, soft, natural look. Look at that. Bitch, my skills is improving though. I even have myself a little shook out here right now. So there's the completed brow. Oh my gosh, I have myself so shook right now. It looks so good on camera, but let me not gas myself up too much. So I'm thinking I might go in with this e.l.f. It's a cream to powder blush, but I have another one from NYX I kind of want to use if I can find it. All right, well, I swore I had another blush or whatever, but I don't, so we just gonna have to deal with it. That's okay. Oh, that's a contour brush. That's not a blush brush. So I'm just gonna take this Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna gather a little product from the pan onto the brush. And then you want to smile, put on that fake customer service smile, you know what I'm saying? And find the apples of your cheeks and just apply upwards and circular motions into the contour. See, it just warms the cheek up just a little bit. I saw Shay Mitchell's video with, what's his name? Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, Ariel, Makeup by Ariel. And I was just watching his techniques or whatever, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try them. And I'm trying it right now, and it does not look bad. All I'm saying, it does not look bad. And then I kind of want to just define the eye a little bit. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette, and I'm just gonna take this light transition color up here and gather that on the eyeshadow brush from that same collection I got. Tap off the excess and just define the crease a little bit. And then I'm gonna take some of the same transition shade and just basically right along the lower waterline, just define that a little bit as well. Go ahead and do the same on the other side. So now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. So first, I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. I'm gonna take a concealer brush that I've cleaned off, and I'm just gonna highlight the bridge of the nose. And then for the rest of the face, I'm gonna go with a new product that I actually picked up yesterday. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter, and I'm using the shade Halo Goodbye. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on the high point of this cheek, the high point of that cheek, a little bit on the cupid's bow, and just a little bit on the tip of the nose. And then taking my beauty blender again, I'm just gonna work that in, take a clean edge and bounce it in. If you notice some clumping, feel free to use your finger to work it in just a little bit, because the heat of your skin helps the product to break up just a little bit easier. Yes, bitch, look at that glow. Okay. Bless you. And then just to kind of carve out the brows just a little bit, I'm just gonna take the highlight shade from the Hard Candy highlighter and contour pen and just go ahead and tight line the bottom. And I'm just gonna take a clean finger and work that in. And now that I have everything on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Y'all do not be afraid to use a generous amount of setting spray. If you aren't questioning if you fucked up your makeup, you probably did not use enough. But I'm actually living for this look. I don't think it was bad for one of my first real attempts at contour. It looks pretty good. You know, I had to come and flex for y'all, show off the fade or whatever. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, be sure to thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit the bell button so you get notifications for my new videos. Go ahead and give me a follow over here on my Instagram account. I hope to be back soon with another video. So I'll see you guys shortly. Bye.